That deep inside a rough football-shaped pod, hanging silently from the trunk of a tropical tree, lies one of the world's most cherished secrets. A secret that has shaped emotions, inspired art, fueled dreams, and brought comfort to millions for centuries. Imagine standing beneath the thick canopy of a rainforest, where the air is heavy, moist, and alive. The earth below your feet feels warm, rich, and full of stories untold. Bright birds call through the mist, insects hum in rhythm, and among the shadows grow the cocoa trees, slender, graceful, yet strong. Their leaves shimmer in the sunlight that trickles through the branches, and from their bark sprout vibrant pods in hues of gold, crimson, and green. Each pod is like nature's vault, sealed tight with the promise of sweetness hidden within. Farmers, their hands seasoned by years of labor, approach with care and precision. With a swift, practiced swing of a machete, a pod falls to the ground, thudding softly into the soil. It's opened right there, in the field, revealing clusters of ivory-colored beans wrapped in a sticky, aromatic pulp. The scent hits immediately, fruity, sharp, and strangely intoxicating. This is where chocolate begins, not in a factory or a wrapper, but in the palm of a farmer who knows that these beans hold value far beyond gold. Each pod yields around 40 beans, and each bean must go through an extraordinary transformation before it ever becomes chocolate. The farmers scoop the beans out by hand, letting them slip through their fingers into woven baskets or wooden boxes. Then begins the first great ritual, fermentation. The beans are layered beneath banana leaves or inside wooden crates, where heat builds slowly, and the natural sugars start to react. The air thickens with the scent of overripe fruit, vinegar, and something earthy, something alive. Over the next 6 or 7 days, the beans change from pale white to a deep rustic brown. This is when the true magic begins. The bitterness softens, the flavor deepens, and what was once slimy and sweet becomes the foundation of the taste we know as chocolate. It's a living process, unpredictable and unique, shaped by weather, microbes, and time. Every region, every farm, produces its own fingerprint of flavor. After fermentation, the beans are dried under the open sky. They're spread across wooden platforms or mats, turned again and again by hand. The sun beats down, the air buzzes with heat, and slowly the beans lose their moisture, hardening into small, wrinkled nuggets of potential. At this stage, they look nothing like chocolate, but within them lies everything: aroma, texture, and taste, all waiting to be unlocked. When the beans finally rattle like pebbles, they're ready for the next chapter of their journey. Packed into burlap sacks, they travel across continents, sometimes by truck, sometimes by ship, leaving behind the lush jungles and heading toward roaring machines, stainless steel vats, and glowing furnaces. Inside the chocolate factory, the air itself feels different. It's warm, fragrant, and heavy with anticipation. Workers pour the beans into giant roasting drums that spin slowly, evenly. As heat fills the room, the beans begin to crack and pop, releasing the scent that's impossible to describe, but instantly recognizable. Deep, nutty, sweet, and earthy all at once. Roasting doesn't just change color, it releases character. Each minute alters the flavor. Too long and it burns, too short and it stays raw. When done perfectly, it becomes art. After roasting, the beans are cooled and cracked open. The brittle shells flake away, leaving behind cocoa nibs, the pure, edible soul of chocolate. They're tiny, hard, and bursting with intensity. Bite one and it's bitter, almost shocking, but full of depth. Those nibs are then ground down under immense pressure into a thick, smooth liquid known as cocoa liquor. Despite the name, there's no alcohol here, just pure molten cocoa, rich and alive. It flows like lava, glossy and aromatic, the essence of the bean finally released. Now, the liquor is split in 2 directions: cocoa butter and cocoa solids. The liquor is pressed, and pale gold cocoa butter oozes out, a silky fat that gives chocolate its creamy texture and seductive sheen. What remains is a dense, dark cake of cocoa solids that holds the intensity of flavor. Both ingredients are then reunited with milk and sugar, carefully measured, blended, and refined. This is where chocolate takes shape, where texture becomes everything. Giant rollers crush the mixture over and over until the grains become invisible, transforming what was once gritty into something unbelievably smooth. But even now, it's not ready to eat. The chocolate must be conched, a process invented centuries ago that still defines true craftsmanship. Enormous conching machines stir the mixture for hours, sometimes days, warming it gently, letting it breathe. As the heavy rollers move back and forth, air is introduced, bitterness fades, and hidden notes of flavor begin to bloom. Hints of fruit, smoke, caramel, even flowers. The factory hums like a heartbeat, and the smell of chocolate fills every corner. Then comes tempering, the stage that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Tempering is the science of perfection. The chocolate is heated, cooled, and heated again. Each step done with microscopic precision to control the crystals within the cocoa butter. The goal? To achieve that flawless snap, that glossy finish that catches the light just right. Too hot and it dulls. Too cold and it fractures unevenly. But when it's done right, it's a masterpiece. A texture so smooth it melts on your tongue before your mind can process what's happening. The molten chocolate is poured into molds, some shaped like bars, others as coins or intricate figures. They vibrate gently, shaking out air bubbles, and then slide into cooling tunnels where the temperature drops just enough for the chocolate to set perfectly. When it emerges, it's solid, cold, and breathtakingly beautiful. But the story doesn't end there. Each bar is carefully wrapped, often by machines but sometimes by hand. The foil glints under the lights as if protecting a sacred treasure. Once sealed, the chocolate is ready to travel again, this time to stores, homes, and hearts across the world. Yet behind every single piece lies a chain of human effort and devotion. The farmer in the rainforest, the roaster in the factory, the chocolatier crafting the final form. Each person adds a layer to the story. Chocolate isn't just a product. It's an experience shaped by thousands of tiny, deliberate actions. It holds the echo of rainforests, the pulse of machines, and the patience of those who understand that real creation takes time. The next time you unwrap a chocolate bar, take a moment before you taste it. Feel its weight, its smooth surface, its coolness between your fingers. When you snap it in half, listen. The sound is more than a crack. It's history. It's the sound of transformation, of raw nature becoming art. As it melts on your tongue, remember that it began as a slimy white bean in a jungle far away, nurtured by sun, rain, and human hands. From a humble pod to a luxurious treat, it has traveled oceans, endured fire, and survived time, all to reach you. And maybe, just maybe, the real magic of chocolate isn't in how it tastes, but in how it connects. The earth to the factory, the farmer to the eater, the ordinary to the extraordinary. Because in every piece of chocolate lives a story that began long before you opened the wrapper. A story still unfolding, one pod, one bean, one dream at a time.